Member BBR at Nasi Dady Kay in 4 stars of radio TV Atlanta, Georgia, USA, with information to keep us safe and productive in every society you belong to. It's another beautiful day. The money now must say more share 4 stars now. A dear him, Yasa Fananya, and the BBI Abefo and Fidi and Intino. Fraunia, Bounia, Amandia say, Eminaso, yes, so your babetre, Aji, and your my course. So, Ministerial vetting chaos. Speaker Babin suspends 4 MPs and it was to be Mahama and Bag being team up on galamsey. Are they ready to prosecute the government officials found guilty for some galamsey? Are they even ready to combat galamsey? Indeed, some the parliamentarians chaos about this verdict to let somebody take a position into you see and I just say emebunu eye say no kwanso no say nya no kwanso no also will be eka Dady Kay me twa me ma be sisi ya Charlotte way.
Akuya.
Yes.
Eti say.
Boko now so e.
Nyame adom Ghana boko.
Nyame adom boko. Now so e.
Nyame adom me pegana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se wobetumi anya bode ne kontomire ne banche no de abremia enka mani beje pa obi be ba US nyame adom next week.
Na ko de abreo.
You. Enti no o de kekani na abom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wa fro why. Matter. Any bye. Bye.
Hey, would they be a phone tarwa? So, and then if a bunch in a body free Ghana, Bremedi answer.
Akuya, my figure and a but when him say US answer the head so be a Ghana Dianato.
Oh, dear Chrome has a what a hackwa, it's near cost so Hanu winning now on say. Say, money me way, Nachum. Yet the Ghana by US abroach Memo Hanum say Charlotte to a tropical market. Ubenya nibi to say and wo macro a horunina, a banquire a dear good chance him when no subenya be a Maggie, Sardinia horror, bayere, bordie, potato, brodo, enyadoa, emu, gari, wele, prekese, beans, ebro, and toast, milo, kokunte, momo, ne crampono. Upebia, ubenya do Charlotte way.
A dinner boy and a man who baby grow. When a madam will be dean who are dancing. Omoton African way nyina
anne sawadan funi di ho dance e kire o de anaye no kretrodo omoton African way GT pentoma e de apempa me shirt kama e de apam manta de eye dress skirt kawa sandal shoes slippers any coat omutimi sha office any baby bia nyina Charlotte way tropical market e tonton bi wo ho no ahwene e se o de beto sisi ana de beto sa na se o de beto 9 po ne Charlotte way tonton bi wo ho no hwehwe ye kire kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street Number C, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30046. Fryer, what telephone number way so 678-682-3577. Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean, and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
That is your seat out. You've broken your seat, so go.
As I see, Parliament and no maintain Hwase ministerial vetting Kosono maintain Hwase Abba Ama ye parliamentarian Rashime Jumufu a Mushe Emrade Mayan Adane Eko Cheche pa ama suspension abim anase yachi ebinomo asensan inte ne minko ma ofa yakwaba ofa ma kwaba
Dady Kay me joso
bibia boko de
Yamia do me hoye down to
we examine two kind of miniature pa. Send ye. So what would 100 and I say Siciano a year 001. And 300. Someone tis uncle share see me, but I'm about a year 300 na say 100 any 30. E just for come, Papa Makaba.
Thank you.
Bibi aboko die. Jo. Yede nyame ase mtemukasa aka mami amane nidua ti yensaka wan na gese yetodwumedie na no sa. Yabo ha America Atlanta krudie mu wo fa yawo wo New York Chiesa for car by this time on in Canada, oh baby. Intino sape pepe ne ekono we omamba pa yana omano and won some semini in here wonti ye say ye become wasam nama afufro so ati bie. Intino enam kokoti na enye no kwa speaker edi anudi sem bisu so ebaye efano say yatwe enipa enan bi asensen for na watchi emienu nti meni mabeje for ye bedwinjo na me pese yenkokotie sa twensensen so emra na yentoaso nemfa asembisa no enhyehyɛ so isanse yenchekora.
The following emergency measures are to be taken with dispatch. 1. The circumstances of the absence of a Privileges and Immunity Committee. In that circumstance, a 7-member special committee shall be constituted under Orders 5 and 20, Rule 4, to conduct a full-scale investigation into the events of yesterday and this morning. The committee shall identify all members involved in the disorder and submit its report with findings and recommendations within 10 days from today. Any member found culpable shall face the appropriate disciplinary actions as prescribed by the Constitution 1992, the Parliament Act of 1965, and the Standing Orders of Parliament. This does not absolve the chairman of the Appointments Committee from performing his duty under Order 268, Rule 3, pursuant of Section 10 of the Parliamentary Service Act 1993, Act 460. I direct the Clerk to Parliament to cause to be undertaken a full assessment of all damage caused within the committee room and parliamentary presence as a result of the misconduct of the members. Not a single pesewa of public funds shall be used to repair or replace any damaged property. Instead, members found responsible shall be surcharged for the full cost of repairs and replacements. In pursuance of the provisions of the Constitution 1992 and the Standing Orders of Parliament, I further direct the Clerk to Parliament to formally lodge a complaint with the Ghana Police Service to conduct a full criminal investigation into the matter for appropriate action. Consequently, the following members are suspended from the sittings of Parliament for 2 weeks from today are 1 and 2, the 2 chief whips, in the persons of Mr. Roxon Nelson Eche, Kwame Dafiemako, and Mr. Frank Ano Domprek. 3, Mr. Alasan Suleimana Tampuli. And 4, Mr. Jerry Ahmed Shaib. As a matter of urgency, and to set up the Standing Orders Committee to reconsider a revision of the rules for the assessment of nominees for the consideration and approval by the House.
Incidentally, two of the majority whip and then a minority whip on a can't suspension, you can't asame a Roxin de Fiamapo. Majority chief whip, Frank not don't pray, minority chief whip, Alasan Suleiman Tempoli MP, and Jerry Ahmed Shaibu, second deputy minority leader, internal suspension we dear seminar a catching you say Debia, you can't want some say leadership by example, until you share leadership in your air course on dear and about me. Is it the right thing, the right way to go? And I say, even vetting the cry, Papa just say the vetting the cry is not necessary. What do you say? What do you make of it? Because we should acquire a queen, both house, so and is it a good precedent for Jane and Mebri? And I say, what is the difference between the Mebri area and in the Mashibu for so into over you?
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, Dady Kay chair Dady Kay
me too.
Na me chair me full panel. Me chair ya tifu na. And me chair the president Ghana for to abe Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the Professor Okukwa Jimai Oma Bagana for Aji Omedi after Abamo Mutomu very respect Ghana because Ghana city afansam. Yenyi neni se creativity akusi anapo Ghana be city afansam SSA. Yes, restarting everything. Intina, our governance is to reset the country. And Ubia so idea to almost 2 abana kesima John Dramani Mahama. So bitnya plans the office of or the very setting Ghana Diana. Sa perpetrators in this town for 4 weeks, micro minority for it to mean disturbed. So that will be near any other majority parliament. It was not taking decisions and then bow my nama or my kind. And no, wash out here. Now that is it. And some of course you need in idea. Niem ama Tanyama way in our company said Dady Kay. MPP for no, they are refusing to be called minority. And at the Aquacoyan said Dady Kay. Minority, and not just minority, only a micro minority. So that the micro minority now, yeah, attached to Omudino, and a yo, Omubayo, and Omubayo Parliament. I just say, a sure, because it's just a few 2 months ago. Usha said, and I pay no market, I'm a man about 3 to say, we are the majority. Our team for some Supreme Court. Supreme Court could do Supreme Court and I listen to one. I hear what so many pressing issues at the Supreme Court. Judges who only in our but I think your market majority leader, majority, or the last time call near ruling in favor of him. No? And then only start 2 minutes. Kind of what the act for Mudeke. And then who do you Dady Kay and the way in Abba. Now, a day I had this minority, they are not even minority, they are micro minority. They can't be a micro, as some Pachomotia there. You are macro and micro. macro no so micro no ye kete tiny percent tapia into omo ye tapia in parliament edi aye de to omo no in tapia in parliament ene na ye omo hu di omo ye omo twitwa omo ye dey amo ye tapia in parliament micro minority so what they and in some across ni nyina hwe vetting Dady Kay just imagine you let's take it under the Fourth Republic da ben ya beti obi a it will take 3 hours 4 hours even 6 and 4 more than that what will be that in the section of these people led by Afenyo Martin media in terms enter your chairman they are beginning so much chairman say be ketia ba bia obi a ya michiraw o say na say MPP 40 meeting say eyi o say chairman sabosu nchen say Afenyo Martin be majority and that is omo nim dia omo ye anya no na da ho no asama ase edu ketia kan en nya na kan chama general kan nya na da ho no hwe de o kire wo ho say o person o ye tu no onu kwa no nim ade o minim who is a lawyer? Are you the first person to have studied law? And are you the first person to have been a majority leader? Are you the first person to have been a minority leader? The all year in Dady Kay, I would be a bit break. So I say, and the all year or honey, I don't know, or yes, to tell a person would delay the governance of John Dramani Mahama. Ghanaians voted for him, trusted him. He is the only man for us to lead our country, to reset our country, to rejuvenate our country, to reinvigorate our country. So what I said, to reset our country, to set the pace. And that is why they gave him that majority to test. Muslim declared that if he has redeclared the mom, Afenyo Martin is behind all those things. So that NDC will not get to test majority. And in our moment, if you look at recollected 6 or 7 seats at the MPP, you better just sit in now. Afenyo Martin is the one causing all those things. And to me, what the officer of Dady Kay say here, Santoko way Afenyo Martin is the leader causing that. We cannot dump. So what I say, a year cano, Speaker of Parliament, cano, tell that here, you are suspending on my account. That's him for no 1 year, Bonio. He was trying to put Afenyo Martin on his toes to make sure that he doesn't spend too much time for them to bet the people and give them the mandate so that they can start work. Afenyo Martin is delaying. And then you know the delaying that is Dady Kay. We said that that drama and antics now play on Parliament. We said that that's to delay John Dramani Mahama and the NDC governance. But then you know Siaga. It is a speaker. Suspending on the body. He was challenging Afenyo Martin and those things are micro minority before you and no person will put them into order. But I come back say yes, suspend to be in film. It's Roxy Dafemefo, the MP for die and stop die. 1 year Bonibia, Omo Madi Bonine, Alas and Tampoline, Sharif, MPP for Uncle. But Dady Kay wouldn't himself be back. I wouldn't be you being film. I told him that.
Okay, all right. All right.
He was actually about 2 weeks suspension.
Okay.
And I come here on my boss to know. Omube, you can a tenor of the state and Komuda.
Okay.
All
right.
What is wrong with you?
Okay. All right.
Micro minority. They are not minority. Micro minority. Like who confirm microscope? Now, but you share the microscope.
Okay, Joe, Mate. All right, Mate. Joe, Mate, Wafaya, Mate.
Thank you.
Joe, Wafaya, say micro minority and Wamobuapa. And wamu etutu enyoma egugu ensenyeni na what is saying minko tie eja asafakao. 2 of the majority of shipping have been suspended, and obviously let's see, is it leadership by example or is that what is being administered ewaha and I say demonstrated ewaha, and is the speaker even right to suspend them? If it's suspended, is it that 2 weeks in the crowd, is it enough And some people are even saying that the vetting cry, we hear cry you vet them. Once you win, they just have to go ahead and clear everybody to just go big work. You know, just if I got you.
Yeah, Cobra, made us say, me chair of fire, my bomb and some man were ne propaganda. Oh, yeah, dear papa, say, oh, CGT papa, yeah, you say, oh, my penny, so more. I did my money, so what you know more than ever saying Ghana come until whatever goes on, let's welcome it. Okay, let me tell you. What is going on currently is the failure of the new governing body that we have in Ghana. It's very bogus, weak. So at the moment, that's what I'll give them, because I don't want to use the BOGO as well. Because we know what is going to happen tomorrow. And when I come out to say something, the last thing I do is to apologize. I don't do that. Share. Who can say programs? You know, with the speaker. Now I thought the speaker will Obekwama Fraba. I use a term for him that he's a concert man, and I have been come to be proved right. Do you think? Oh yes. Do you think what this man is doing is he eligible for that position at all? I have never seen this. So it's telling me, sir, everything, even the starting of governing body nuclear organ, is becoming a failure. I don't think. Even look at the selection of ministers. You will need people. If you want to know mu cry kasa, she patapa ahumasubi. Is the government itself competent? I'm asking from says how do we see maybe someone say the current leadership of Ghana is the leading are they competent? Can they do anything good for Ghana? With this thing that I'm seeing, look at what is going on. You can be the majority, fine. You can be micro majority, as we are saying, it's just a word. It's just an adjective to qualify a noun that you are more. You can be more in parliament, but you become useless. And that is what we are seeing. The current governing body, I'm not predicting. If he doesn't take steps, he's going to be a failure in his second governance. Because I am the same.
We are due for now.
Oh, we know due for I said it. I said it. Sir, Papa no win here. He has either good or bad move. And what I'm saying, my predictions are coming to be true. The man, either he's confused or he might be sick somewhere, which is not helping him to push things forward. He has been coward. Papa Nuhana, timid. He's not active. The current government that we have, president that we have in Ghana, when I saw him previously, I'll be a president, I sat now, the man might be, there's something which I don't know. He's not active. He's not strong as he used to be. And you know,
when you
no,
I mean,
no.
From the time
look.
I mean, let's talk about
let me tell you something. What is happening is because of the weakness of the leadership that we have in Ghana. I'm telling you. It's because of the current leadership. Because Enema Ekosoni is being failures. Some people are using only knowledge without using wisdom. And if we want to be in good governance, the two must go together. You can't use only wisdom, neglecting knowledge. But what I see, even selection of ministers, scratch them say, Minister or Kasa. I'm Ghana news because in a bogus. It's our government, won't tear some papa bia. Because selection crab me take a crabby ministers are ye vetuomu. I could be general Cassimby. One sinitrasi in shame, some year in a shame. Why ye oko, we MP, what na say, wako 4 times. Are you not ashamed say me yiri na hwe me. Na she say we are useless to be a leader, a minister, very incompetent.
I mean, we share what bonnie woman.
Hey, let's be honest. Let's face realities. Oba betimi aboa. Se wo ka se me yiri na boa me a, I understand it. But se wo gina bema what parliament, what wanim na baka tem say wo yiri na hwe wo.
Okay, yene sima me, why?
Then you are sick. You are very incompetent.
Sima.
Intermediate me de me hunu de somebody can be majority in parliament but becomes useless. And what I see now say minority kura ohono you use knowledge and wisdom more than majority, because what I see is even the leadership is a concert man who is sitting there and just be saying things. And finally, I don't know if the constitution allows him say won't take his decision now taking no, because we have to see gonna be disorderly. We don't follow any instructions. Anybody can stand up and fool because of the political party that he belongs to. Leadership cannot come and say anything because the leadership copes and supports whatever side.
Okay. All right.
Concert.
Echa asafakano no senior huina no comedy I to say amafuma be any action, but men of me who say a nibres empire in Yefidi agro yamshe.
That is your seat out. You've broken your seat, so go.
Do you think that what happened at the ministerial wedding was an act of indiscipline that can influence the youth who are upcoming? And Midikaka, do you think, is that what you think, that all these things is influencing the youth on the upcoming, say, BBR Air Force? Going forward, how would you advise the public officials to conduct themselves? You going forward, say, who would be a public officials, what would you advise them? Nature said, "Munkonko provoke biana and konko basa." Do you see this thing coming again, or this will be the first and this will be the last? Going forward, no. If you want to advise the public officials to conduct themselves in the face of provocation, how would you go about it with this all emotional? You say emotions na dini na ekeka ho enamani ebebe visa. Of I mean to going forward.
Yeah. Thank you very much. That is it. Send now can media near cost winning when poster now posting during the last 2 months in parliament before you ever to that became poster no. Like the way they were flexing in parliament doing their own thing as if the country is for them, they have power and so on. Now Oman down Juni said Ghana for bit this power that within a twinkle of an eye. So I don't know about yet you. So there's some few months that then and all in your parliament. They were flagging showing up with arrogance and here and there. Akaka bin some Daniel and time and I know display of parliament. That is energy. And within a short time, that power now when you don't have it. You don't even have half. Or you don't even have 137. Now 137. A hung parliament, they say they are majority. Majority with an independent candidate. That is what we did that. They were claiming majority, we had a majority. When NDC had 137, they had 137. Even in actual terms, Kaya Bana, MPP, that time, open 132. They never had 137. So 5 seats in the NDC. A Chicago Ketan, Davdugu Tatale, Sakwan Suaye, 30 man staff, and it's a York. 5 seats here, Omudi, and a majority, NDC seat. I think a Coco Kanya, printing ma, NDC Beddy, NDC Vidia, yes, NDC Beddy, NDC Vidia, and Omudi Sakasini, so therefore, a boy Omudi Becca on 137 and 137 with one NDC majority. When we all know the parliament, under the 8th parliament, there wasn't majority, there wasn't minority. It was a hung parliament. President Sada, and a web man, the party so majority, now, Penokra, the head by a crack. No, I hear no put it so, yeah. I don't know. That you can't know about Jenny had time, and I knew at the time in Guapiaca. There's only a micro minority, not just minority, micro. Who should show myself use microscope, and I'll be a show my son away from. Baby, almost in a microscope near the shop. When your mama said NDC parliamentarians at the same money in our part, and I'm multi baby to be at the microscope job. And no very any Jenny had done on display and an amanamata. Nanina, no, I put you up at 70 in the moment. Woman, calm down. No matter what, Ghanaians don't like them. That's why they were voted against. They are at your market, or Ghana for because the president and I'm buying to the next 30 years, MPP will never come to power. So no matter what Afenyo does there, Ghana, they will never win the heart of Ghana. Ghana will be no better Obama with Afenyo market. But no plan next year, 2028, Afenyo market is not going to parliament. The audio are here. Me see to no better. We compare by Nana, where parliament or grammar. Ghana for NDC Accra minor researching Ghana Ghana I'm a Ghana fan into my birthday. What are they doing? 8 good years to solve all our money and deep all run the country down. Economy broken down, education broken down, health broken down. Tell me, all the 5 thematic areas in governance, security broken down, and you are there making your mouth fly. I wish I would have been in parliament. Go one on one you see. I will show him where power line. And see that the air also no there.
Okay.
Adia omoye or hono. New media me who say a new because omu chetan and omu tianta and then they are at home. A journey hand on my display. The last 6 months, especially the last 3 months. The almost and they should go to parliament. NDC doesn't need them to do business. So what they are saying, whether they go to parliament or not, will still parliament will work because the young will vote to pass any bill, to do anything. It's only a micro. And the Omunya Butrembo, no Munya Butreno Mumfa, Abenyo Marketing and crop on. They should the Omuye Minano. They will never win the trust of Ghana. Ghana for you. Akrompo say Okian for Abama Mumbaku. You are gone forever. Ghana for doesn't need Akrompo like you people. I feel no marking out to walk in now. Guess where we are really bad at in Naya, Watoni. I could just exposing our parliament. Look at all this. You see there, you have stolen all the land in Winneba. You come and you are doing this. Oh, then animal granted. I exposing all. You see all these things. And you think you do this so that Ghanaians will have trust in you, and then 2028 they will vote for it. They shouldn't even there. Almost in opposition for the next 30 years. And they should just cool down and make sure that and Mahama the ministers now they should approve them so that they can start the work.
Okay.
Ghanaians want them to work
right.
to reset Ghana and put Ghana on the right track.
Okay.
Ghana when it's you,
okay.
They shouldn't forget about that.
Okay, Mate.
Thank you.
Mate, micro minority and minority crime, micro kitty in Tatia and your Minkon Mama Makwaba, Bibia Bokodi.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, and I'm late.
Minim sa Obata and yes, and yes, about and ye Jimudi, a just of a cat, Nano Pam, a just of a car, ye be faku free, a yana. Wabana no din yeah. But anyway, Mamma Kasafa we know or the same speaker, parliament, any confusion Mrashe Major Ekogusi and ye bisa say, yenim say leadership by example, be a woody enim can be no, wo cha esa a pa, na just obia a faso na niamoye, and I say entokwa womukui, and it say a bokwana to ama ye mebring, and I say no ama ye mebring, a yes, I will munim say, ye penny for no moye obianka bibianchero. Ena wo musu so astarte so mo ye eno na bo sa ekwana ato ama ena afesi no ekonenimu no di ade ne wo so mo ye ne sa ade no amebio nti no se obeyi ho anu amame a na je se yato aso mame
yo amitia obia eni etie fo nyina me rani automako e kan mo nti no me du ho number timen kaye
yo okay and your two boy na me ma ejasa foka enwie ni dia na chese wabem why na me fi say okay yo and you minko papa echia asafaka papa oti ne mbisa enti no manko minje
me mama can send back control
going forward
so we say baby am free
yeah
and also ebetom say
I said, be sending one so a dinner.
Me, my main cancer back control.
I catch him.
One coin.
Catch him.
Yamna me papa. Every baby Kumase, ye, you know. In Siono, your friend say, Barakasa Kwan so, a chance, and when me papa hold me free. Me free from airport into we are under Mensia. Okay. Ufi Bokroma state ya me ma me krobu to aso
and which was said ya was say do phone so baba to so
me phone you say first cabra na de me person me catch on say ya me
just have a kind of yeah you got to put it
obi frame me bisa me say we em won was obeka say me sing ye wani why I'm saying me from wa emra me we school me first appointment na ye wa.
Okay, I can't want to embrace on the corner. And two book and Casasana.
It's me, yes, my dentity, me, so identity, me, Asante. Nanon says, Ghanaians, where I come from doesn't matter. What Ghana is going is what everybody wants to see. Me found this, the reason why I'm from Ashanti region and I'm proud to be. I will never deny Ashanti region, but we are all Ghanaians, period. Until next time, my country, no. Okay. Maminka assemble control. Me, I'm no Kasana. Me bra penini. Me papa ba. During PNDC, no a regional minister ever bonon ahafo, where your deputy substantial obey minister. Me. Huh? Mumia ever MPP sesia. But I don't have my common sense doesn't tell me say it's our political parties are all Ghana no and you're viable for development in Ghana. I'm telling you. Because of some of the nonsensical things, and I will use it, that we see even when it comes to parliament. What they are doing that makes it senseless. To me, it can be wise to somebody, but me. But I'm being emphatic. Yeah? Government, first one, the current government, they have performed better than any current government. Also, substantial previously, that government performed better than them. I'm telling you. Because you see, women say meeting. So, Ghana Tosini, what they did, I'm telling you, with your current government and the pace they can never go closer to that government. With this lazy attitude that we see the current government is showing. And what I want to tell you is you can be majority but useless. And you can use wisdom and common sense. We are minority, they perform better than majority. Because what you're saying is a micro, is that not micro majority? But the micro aspect of them is showing some me. You know what here. When say 85 or say 88, they have superseded 100 and something, micro, whatever, bogus. And what I'm trying to say is that I'm putting a challenge before you. Perform good and let's see. Everything, we have to go and form committee. You are sickless. Everything, committee, school, committee, electricity. Hey! So is that how we are coming to see you governing? Take bold steps. Initiate policies that will be beneficial to Ghanaians, because and Ghanaians, I don't blame Ghanaians who voted for the current government, because the system itself, who got 2 terms that you have to go, and it will take this government, when they perform abysmally, that will erode that mentality that we have. Say government, we also go to Bibisa obi say me am busia ni Bibisa Kumasi and na akoto abanu say was so tuma we ada was so ka tell me say ade no tra so mfie motua was so ko no obi ba. That person's mentality, I'm trying to say you are sick. You see our friend say ne ba ko say senior high school said then ye me first camera na me ka tell say wuti ya wo ya. The mere fact that Obi Tinaso go to Rwanda, President also what for how many terms? And that notion say Obi Tinaso 2 terms was see a man called is near the Constitution needs to be reviewed, because we have so many lapses. And because look at say parliamentarians are organized and they are sickless. Is this President officials, they say, even Akwada Yeso Mayor as a Minister for Information, you are a sickler. Common sense you tell you, say, that Nana Akufo-Addo, he's under indemnification. You can never touch him in any way. Some prominent politicians, you are just making stupid noise. You can never touch them.
Hey, madam, just be careful with your.
I'm saying, come and kill me. I've said it. I'm not retracting.
No. You can,
And you know, said you may be saying, come on.
How can you?
Okay, I'll retract it. With the respect I have for you, I'll retract it.
Thank you.
And what I'm trying to tell you, say, me we a parliamentarian, now, but you know, former president, you are sick. We are it. As a parliamentarian, because it's time we a majority, but simple who crowd parliament, you don't understand it.
Okay, sure.
Nana Akufo-Addo and some of the ministers, they are indemnified, and your government, so they are banning every mobile. We never said that thing will be put attention. Me can't trust some ministers, more virtue last minute, God will punish this people, because so we see the hearing the so we move transfer. Now what the bribe 1 city? Jesus, who the members
Mate. Echa esafoka nanka wobabe do mekra na domine anyiji entemiko mamiama hoy. Mamiama uteminka.
Hello.
Aha.
Mitunka uteminka.
Aha, yeah, mitunka pa entene me yentiu.
Yo, me da sepa na oni bibi. So you see radio as panelists. Now you see your more we are condemning it. Now assembly, and you know sometimes
Mamiama, who did the attempt you? Mamiama, who did the attempt? Nancy, who did the attempt?
And not continuously. Now, first, who probably as a man. So who nipa kwa bonia. A friend say, "Obega said you are any." Now, so who as a pastor who shared their course in a year. NDC did not cost anything. They say under constitution they have to go under vetting. Okay, they are vetting. Vetting now yakono. It's like omuyimu about particular between judge, some judge, any ablakwa. Now where to say some judge properly it took them almost 4 hours to vent this guy. Now so many people who are not said flat, just said you. Now it wasn't necessary. Well, Emma Speaker no class stop guy and say or do Obisana or see override. And so still not so scrutinizing guy no to the say guy no so obey hopeless and now obey and now Obisana question farmer Sabi and some say you are provoking the people. And so when you keep them asking them stupid questions, they'll give there'll be a time they'll give you stupid answers. about no son, even to a black no. Osha, Obisa, Kwashama, Okoyi, who was some play. Okoye was some echo documents in Yama, by a friend saying, this is what you yourself, this is what I found over you. Oh, and you know, the Omoyano, and yet, after your market, why know to say he wants to champion something bad. Or your position, you know, officer, or scrutinizing Korana, but these guys are very young, energetic guys. They will never stop. They will never stop when it comes to this. And once I did now, or my investigation, who said it is true, no, sorry. It is true, no matter what, they have documents to support what they are doing. So they will stand by it and not shy away with it. And meanwhile, no, Okaya Koka Bibi says, do you want to whitewash Akufo-Addo now? Obisano. And it's true, or sit before you and everybody and Ghanaians, do you now want to whitewash Akufo-Addo? Which between you and the work at Tapaka, I will say Akufo-Addo governance, you know, the best friends and family. I am family and friends more than 60. I want governance, you know, but to hold position portfolio for what? As what? As Nadal to tell the cousin. I don't yet trying to get this kind of no commanding or no toileters. A Kroben class 1 crap essay, class 1 classroom crap, the ABBSA. Someone who are there for the classroom. Now we talk at this thing. Sunny Elno. Now, Sad governors, Puna, Akufo-Addo Bedi, or teacher, a position man, a former wife, a former girlfriend, Nigeria, or the Ghana property, teacher, airport, and their contract, no far. Yet the Ghana, who will be that. And that's why Ghanaians were tired and fed up of him, and they voted him out. What Parliament is doing is not good. They are not teaching the kids anything. It is FPP who caused the problem. MP4 were in the picture more than NDC. Not Ablakwa Tihono Shomu. And that is why Ablakwa insisted that he should apologize to him, his wife, and his chiefs. Because what he did was very, very, very bad. And it was a disgrace for Afro-Nyamake. After a call, what is the press conference also? Osako Kai said, Ablakwa was smuggled into the prison. Ablakwa read the invitation letter, the time and everything. So then after the market, with his stupidity and his foolishness, but no apologizing. Say, I now apologize to your wife, to your dad, to your dad. Meanwhile, who after the market, you hold a very dirty background, very dirty one. You see this young, energetic 40-year-old child, one building the career from school to now. Trasi Abu Omano, look at the stairs, look at what they have in their coffers. They were throwing it out there. You couldn't even defend yourself. Just stupidity. Samini Mama, I'll stop the betting. Samini Mama, I'll stop. And now what's up? I will say, hold the committee. Their committee, why are they blocked? I used to say, a constitutional assistant. And Akufo-Addo by one team assistant. So it's not something that, what do they call it? It's a one-man thing. Anna John Mahama and the Agricultural Constitution. They have to form a committee to go through the old one to amend it. Okay. What are you talking about?
Okay.
God.
Mate, mami ama mami ama so de ne die diaba ye kasafa ye me fan say mentem ho ase a ba parliament chese nkondwa any suspensions korabem na wosuso a wotie ye no vetting no kra no ehunya de. It said okay to always go vetting. Now this is not the first time I'm vetting akosao. This is not the first time. But Ayana and Chesa, but we dear me fi say akosin nia na yeni that's to say ye be hwe ntino samo hwe main sign emfa emfonini emfa nchire mubiom nyefe dia kogra ko a anase ntokwa akoso ewo mache medwum na eniso nyan kakra na ewo say ye yahwe yi pa na me bi say going forward, what aids the procedure. So obi as original for Kunjakrana, what do you have to do? That's the peace officers and how to be present to heckle the person right from the get-go before it's even get worse than that, because you say na I saw for a police for but I didn't know they were trying to separate them, but you should have stopped them right before it gets started.
That is your seat out. You've broken your seat, so go.
President JDM and Speaker have been ready to prosecute galamsey offenders, and especially those in the parliament. They are involved in some shape or form. And sad way dear say ubia wa enya woden on nature minim. As we've been talking about galamsey for a very long time. And is it doable? Is it something they are only, is it rhetoric and not say they mean the business? The Speaker of Parliament, Abin Babwin, has vowed to join the crusade in fighting the galamsey menace. And what do you think? They fighting. I will say if I yenina galamsey yenina edi enwujimu, but e kokodu mpempe so bi na say enipa no etia da kakra. Nti minko wo fire. Now we are going to fight the galamsey president and his speaker or Mwaka. Do you think he means business and he will succeed? And I say it's just one of those promises in Ibisa say we are promising just for the people to hear. And are they going to really fight it? And are we going to join them to fight it? And I say it's just one of those rhetorics over.
Okay, thank you very much.
Now, if I say about answer over on Yenti speaker.
Okay. Please, if you know them, we must recognize that these public lands and natural resources are for the benefit also of generations unborn. It should never be lost to leaders of the country that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Let this be our guiding principle as we safeguard Ghana's natural resources for posterity. Honorable members, galamsey, and I mean galamsey, must be confronted head on. If any of you happen to be involved in galamsey, please advise yourself. You must be prepared as a house to bite the bullets. We must lead and show the way. And please, if I get any information that any of you is involved in galamsey, we will start taking the necessary action from the house. Please, if you know them, submit their particulars to me.
Please, if you know them, submit their particulars to me. a speaker, no, one knee or mampeni, JDM, and one more as sheds are a fire to say, ye beckon it here, galamsey, intino, is it doable? And I say, yeah, I know Fafasa. What are you into?
Sema ubi tired, and then I walk why. Now, near me, Emma, me worry to Muse. A Bayard man, and then now I say, maybe this a Bayard man. I say,
right, yeah,
a Bayard man because Bagby Akata, Sema Bagby AK, there's a Otis Udia, so I say, our country house for say, Ma Omubia, and yen again, so didn't know about Quaco, Aqua Galaxy. That's the president in Akata Soka. We 31st January 2025, 31st year, and son first. Also, no member of this government is allowed to participate in any form of small-scale mining or galamsey. Anyone found engaging in such activities will face swift and severe consequences. President John Dramani Mahama. And I know what I'm going to you that case. The ocean, waka free bag in honor. The same thing, and you know, or the way leaders in the society, I must say, none of them should be involved in galamsey. Let me, it's contrary to that of I find that we are trying to say, sorry, Akufo-Addo Aban, not DC phoning in galamsey. Everybody was aware. Ya can't tell on so no one fee. All the MMCs this year were involved in galamsey. Omukwa na no more concession to other people. Oma acquire concession. And Omasa edge concession ma other people to go into the mining. Instead that the obey then what stop a menace like that. Well, every day now me keep on telling you here. If you are fighting a menace and you yourself you are deeply involved in that menace, how will you stop it? The government in power who is supposed to control the menace is deeply involved in it. And yeah, Plaster House, a whole another galamsey in Commodian in Akoso, Gabio Tridako, at the Plaster House, and on no control, concession or bush in India. Galant stop or Muti at that case. Gabio Tridako and Darati Omo, Mudu Amunian and Onya Juma, when would the Amunkochiomo, because they have people that are doing the galamsey, and at the end of the day, they said they are shared to them in the Plaster House. Gabio Tridako was one, the president was one, Baumia was one. All of them. Have you seen it? No about regional chairman, Equautinu, regional chairman, they are deeply involved. 500 excavators now to Iraq. That is over there no fighting. Mahama is not going to allow those things. Excavator Bakukura and to Iraq, and Yanta Bambona Timiatu. What do you say? And you know, in some war can because one man warning from his own people, the leaders, you make sure that the people who are going to lead the people, they don't get themselves in the menace. So you can easily fight it. If you are not doing it, somebody do, you can stop the person. That you can just anarchy.
Right.
Now, who are we did and who are there? But what they were doing is that Omubeka today, the indigenous, ni ati omako tu no mo de omo wo bush wo domboadu omoba ba mi na otise panie ene hu na fu abeka so onyem oba
but and no chance say galamsey no way ntina why sana ofao galamsey ntina man aye sana
no galamsey no why anya sika na fu
we sure who evidence already you have the evidence
the evidence galamsey ma
I mean we media make us because if in case of anything you have to answer for Sadian because we don't know, we are not
or the consensus man. It's a way your friends say want to be but the Uko Western regional a boy our consensus baby was there Yebita Akufo-Addo said only galamsey Ibia. Meanwhile, Akunta mining is for want to be at the whole country. The president Ankasa said want to be galamsey on your galamsey. Meanwhile, Akunta mining belongs to him. Akunta mining, then what did they do? It's not small scale mining.
All right.
So, is that the case? Ocean Yama Malaysia, we said Akuko don't know they ran in again. He was not ready to fight galamsey because he was involved in it.
All right.
The whole government machinery was involved in the galamsey, so you can't stop it. But Mahama there from day one, Wakatra on the leaders, MC is why you wow, you over 4 hours who better galamsey. Mahama obey you immediately obey you and I replace you with somebody. Because on terms and on to talk. Unlike somebody. Only just Toronto our no.
Okay.
For ya no than kick back at Brennan. Mahama by into obey Omobedi so. Mema 1 year is so that you know better a project yama.
Okay, sure. Mate.
And as Speaker of Parliament, so tell you how powerful Garvin is. Garvin is number 3 in the country. We President Mahama Speaker. Now he Professor Jena now Opokwajima. Garvin is number 3.
Okay.
He's talking to his own people in Parliament that who so move you can obey you.
Okay.
Thanking you. And so they are not going to do it.
All right. Mate.
Give us 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
Will be a thing of the party.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mati, what for you? I don't know. I see in just 1 year. When we talk about galamsey, dear, in just 1 year, in Sionu Bay Croce, Sisi a coffee, pa in Sionu. And Timinko, it's share as a fakaho. Is galamsey a reality? Say you be too aseno. Is it reality? And I say it's just a rhetoric in this ana. But speaker and your man paying akomusi ediasam yenwesi so say hey bobuakra ndisa wote nia speaker kan no say wo mrachemedwem wo ye public official na wo kan wo dia ende ne che say wasem kra yen kan TNT o eja esafaka
we the memo answer ne for words until the ma me fa me time no enhumanum kakra. Mama, whether you like it or not, with due respect, you as a woman, Nana Kufuado government, you min can what you me can win him. Nana Kufuado government now better so 8 years performed better than Muyesa who party atrasu Ghana 4th Republic It's what I have seen, Mani gurney. Even when you started PNDC, you be share no chinya ya be share ni chinya channel. Nami wo ho. Nana Kufuado government nia waye mo government ya subsequent ones bia entono da. And I stand by it. I would never reverse it unless somebody be ma channel the mabeka me bomba baso because na me bra minister wo PNDC time. Okay, share. Mama nka no krenchiro. Nia obedua no eno na obetwa wo. Omampanyini dada wabeye omampanyini sesia no. We didn't say I can't come at didn't say. Nasa one she na yena ya watching with the social media currently ya wano hey me bana uyi me free swa me amaka ko bie me a friend is a blogger beka sa asem we also o mampanyini dada se mo yire fia mo amudi na chiri o mampanyini dada wasaba yo mampanyini no wo ka asem wo campaign no wo say wo ba wo be legalize galamsey. He said it. I was in Kumasi. No, I was in Takoradi that week, Me call Ghana. Because of galamsey, me basuma no me bekasa. And then I want to see practical aspect of galamsey. So I traveled from Accra to Takoradi. Me ko here in Suobi. I cried. I have all the pictures with me. And what I'm telling you to tell your boss. When it comes to Ghana ruling there, he's my boss too. But when it comes to on political terms, I'm not under any political party. So I have that on my record. And I'm going to use it to tackle even when I go to Ghana next time. Now I or a political platform beer so or my speech beer, I will go there. Make Jiraho young committee because they will come to Ghana, America for Baba Chimo. Because I was born a Ghanaian, I'm not leaving this world a Ghanaian. You see? So what I'm trying to tell you is Omanpenyin committee no say Oba, he's coming to let Nkodano to gold in Nabetu. He said it. I was in Ghana. And I'm beside him say, "Hey papa, that was cancer no pe. Me wa dancing for me no move free Accra Eko Takura Dinina and teach Robi war or my one or bit me dima dance me na ko ye." Into the make come what you say. In the past, what you are saying now, you be very careful. And to say, Papa, no, what the Chebia Senua Sachano say, Yen Shira, a Yanume.
Okay.
Say, Yen Shira, a Yanume. To one, you're very careful near Wakano because me want evidence. I will tackle him with it. I'm serious. And you know, Nyameka Parliament, Speaker, they said that America. So to me, yes, happy be who may you concert in a free no so. And yes, sir, Nyameka never. When you're she, Anuto, or between a walker, and you know me who no. I live to see. That's it.
It's as of a canon, no. Say, I live to see. So, what baby P and so on. I say, Wolf, what you media, you can say, you can't, as ye parliamentary chaos, a course, so, and I face CC, a ye galamsey, or man penny, any speaker say, we move to so sad, and can't obia, or yet, my shabby Jumia, will come no. And after no will be revoku dudu nipa dudu no license a ye MPP edibaye and a ye traswa ye can say ya wa baby PS until we like here no was share 4 stars of radio TV Atlanta Georgia USA Dady Kay and medium chamisi ano ye Ghana hu ehia pa ubetumi ebetumi aban say we American in eso huntu hwane ne chia na koye de ebeko yichi nti ye chi na ye dwene hu say ye kwa ebe wonu say mama ma etako obatan wotako ni mama wo ni busia wo ti say e krono ebuneni kitu ebidia na je say akwakoye ensem bebre nti me koma me ma hono so fan na no die enfamra say wo mo so mo beye fighting this galamsey menace, you know. Do you think say this business will succeed or no? Ni speaker mama ma mintio
Yo, Dady Kay me that say. Now, before I make the galamsey once, no, I'm pleading with Ghanaian women advocates. What can I say? Almost sorry. Now, a man of parliament, you know, send up a young man in the crop, no, Omugro, Obire, Opipa, Omugro, no, a pony to impone our parliament, you know, they have to pay for it. And yes, sir, the minimum, no, not a radio, yeah, far. Only Kuno, sorry, no, after Yamaka court. Because my man is more what I said after Yamaka to a parliament. That's what I have been said, Bicrapona, which means a friend of bonus, and all better than a year's son. As so much a whole lemma, and mamma, I'm more you move you. Sabi, the person made you be at them. And grow mammy way. That thing, so man, you be doing one bear me. Now, Debbie Clapper said before Ghana, I will raise that topic. So if nothing is being done, so Muslim are trying for up with you. More you know, our girlfriend was I think I'll be drunk who beat mammy. I mean, for born in Chomo. Now, to come to Galamsey, no, Mr. Ghana for the Mr. Anne say, Mumwa Jomama, Obi to be born with a him for no especially. Munjai sa be eternal mojeno. Amudi to assassin, Amudi Tom with Japan, be good when just like Sena's first time slavery by and Mutun Tom, young call for I before what Butcher, Mudi Yaw, or America, Eddie Yano, Munjai de Muyano, Namu support to Mam and Mama on ya Akufado, our Casa, or a call left in a call right, no, or buy an Akufado see. I put my job on the line, sir. Obaba fighting Galamsey. He didn't even make any statement, sir. The Jomama Poye. A couple, sir. he speak up for so he didn't make any statement and for who galamsey side and for so he didn't utter a surely Tenny Brown a kunipa my area. He didn't even do anything about it. It will me as soon quite the your mama what that canoe and one warning and crop for so him so bubia on the you home free. And now I may try him for Ninkrofona more reporting crop be almost saying I'm more reporter of home. Sabi, I could find himself would to me at galamsey and the court be good TV show our Ghana. So on it or call as a TV only want to mean echo. How much Capacata Yamaso, Yamamu Sinap, 6 carton, Yamamu 6 carton, Yamamu say, Nama Quatinam, but galamsey Nicosuna, would to me and the code. Sadiano, in fact, Lancasa singing an amepwa. Ako yi code abeku national TV show na enu nti no kwada ekuma mo ho akwada 8 years wo kunim ya so oruso pesika because of kwasiade na mo yi wo TV show an kwada na hwe no eti no mesra ebompa ye obi a odi no mi bi atum yo mama so no me twam wo Yesu Kristo esra Yesu Kristo moja ema ni nyansa Solomon nyansa no fandi ya mana nipa be fere ebi mo se da said Mama winnie on the still Mama or Yakopo at your own. That's it.
Mati, Mamma, say Ghana for Yinina, Yunsum, na Yambo Mampeni, any speaker, any woman yapa winina, na Yintumi and Galamsey, and Yeni Pabako for I am Funina, Yenina, Yamfa, Yahu and Jim.
We must recognize that these public lands and natural resources are for the benefit also of generations unborn. It should never be lost to leaders of the country that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Let this be our guiding principle as we safeguard Ghana's natural resources for posterity. Honorable members, galamsey, and I mean galamsey, must be confronted head on. If any of you happen to be involved in galamsey, please advise yourself. You must be prepared as a house to bite the bullets. We must lead and show the way.
Galamsey must be faced head on. Speaker Assembly Galamsey must be faced head on. This issue of Galamsey has become an albatross, a big time albatross in our neck as a nation. So, what can be done to tackle this issue once and for all? I don't know. Say you bet to me, I tackle once and for all. I acquire albatross, if when it goes here, it comes this way. When it comes here, it goes there. Until the crack. What are we expecting? Say some few days because this must be tackled as quick as we can. Into main court, Speaker say it must be tackled head on. Head on pa koluchi pa pim obia. Mami ama say ahemfo no obia. Ye nyina ye ka ho. So nti sisiano, what should the president do as soon as possible, ASAP, to confront Weno and Memfan say approach? This is not approach at all. A confrontation, big time confrontation, but you just have some few minutes over. You have 2 minutes. Tell me what the president and speaker have to do anymore, because Galamsey must be stopped and stop now. Okay. Into you. 2 minutes. You have just 2 minutes. You can wrap it up.
Thank you very much, Dady Kay. Yes, I saw me here. No, the Makaya amount. As a matter of Mahama Speaker, or Kama, the appointees, what is bomb for what they are here. and I speak and so as you should be. This is what Akufo-Addo refused to do. Anything another galamsey no cost because MNC is 260 MNC is in a normal galamsey. Omo ye normal charge consensus ama omo na fufu abeye. So and a top hierarchy the government in the galamsey. Gabio Trida put the plaster house and no control galamsey. Ewo village bush ni bebia. So on no control galam top fono. Munja we, muti we. And you know, some ministers now are not doing it. Dady Kay, indigenous people almost roll. But when you people have stopped the indigenous and you are doing it now, a better than Dady Kay. This is simple. And then Akufo-Addo refused to do it because he allowed his people, his ministers and appointees to be doing the galamsey. Why he said he was fighting it? His own people were involved in it, deeply involved in it. And to me, that's that. And the acquire because of the software and the Mahama and the Makayamano, speak and so the and none of Mahama's appointees will get involved in it or because on him saw Mahama be unity. It is a one indigenous people normally take galamsey they are afraid already to go there. But when they see the stubborn ones, when they see that you the big men are doing it, they also try to do it. So videos because only himself the big people are doing it in the bush with them. But Mahama Chatrom, none of my people in working with me. I don't want to see any of you involved in it. That is the simplest way of cutting down and stopping galamsey. And speak and so did not similar. So if you want to start with your people,
okay,
yeah, the people Akufo-Addo, and most of them, educator. And Akufo-Addo refused to talk about it. And when I hear the downfall of the galamsey fight,
okay,
so they will say, I'll put
all right,
the presidency down.
Okay.
At the end of the day, now appointees in not galamsey no more. And
Okay. Okay.
So that is the difference in Mahama Diano, because of the one year more than we are very well.
Okay. All right.
And you say, you were here. Who is ya? Or a small boy no no village one or close of a park because almost throw that.
Okay. All right.
It was a big man who were doing the galamsey and polluting the water bodies. And then indigenous people no.
Okay.
Because almost there's a order. Now who want for you? They are afraid already.
Okay.
But if there are only few people involved in it, Dady Kay, insurance to be safe.
All right, yo, Mate.
Definitely it comes to an end.
Okay,
yes.
sure.
Solution, Mahama Diabano. Talk to your people.
Okay.
And they to bring an end to it.
All right, yo. The solution, and JDM Edabano, talk to your people and it will bring the solution to it. Just of a community also there. Yenyana, Memfi, Efridium Han call. What can be done to tackle this issue once and for all? What can be done? Jill, 2 minutes.
Well, yeah, Edikano, me no man penny, near me and Camayano, or man penny or two is an own to me yet. And the Ahoy family so I can say, Vice President, Oba, I respect you, my son Makunas Mammy Boo, Vice President, but why are there? One also so the whole family can say 1 year ready, why are President in Tiaguswa? Mammy also ne Obio 2 gold, Chachapa, Nyonkono. And this our government here, to say, they are on the track of failing in any execution of galamseyers. I'm telling you.
Into umfa idea be a mamu because omumia omampanyina otiso sesia no me say me wo ne kasa wo kaye edame me yiso me record so me computer anu ti grab the computer na see me see me nyina afiri so. And me say when it comes to galamsey they are on the track of failing. They haven't failed yet, but this current president will fail when it comes to galamsey. And you don't believe what they say?
What they are saying, no? Yeah. So the way you be a war, yeah, I be a da, Wabacono, Ghana Japade one for maninia, and you about transfer Kukwasa, Wabaka, Wabak Dandia maninia, and Yamango, I be a da. You see, I could have here, or what time gold in Nadia Kuguni Chrome, not in Yanaquatrano, Medase.
Hey, Jessica. Every self just have a card here, no papa, and maybe son, watch this year, they watch and say, Faco free, and she'll be a wall. Kumasi honum baby.
Miss Papa Barakasi,
in Sucre, airport only Dini saying.
Bookroom estate.
Bookroom,
yes.
Sure.
Oh, no, be free.
You, just of a catcher and Sintino. Next week, just as a foca and phony, Ebeba Abato, and to Ushian will be Anna, I will say, one in nitrogen command, one in nitrogen. So what you say, and Tim command mamma near baby cry, mamma.
Yes.
You be the tackle Sir Galamsey doing once and for all because we what I say a fit and net a fist say no na insuna ye kroji na me for no so sense ye nyina ye de hu begim nti de and on mampani e beye na ya tackle sade we one for you be som din nti minti yo mami
yo Dady Kay me that say na otan hu yo Asabaka, Jamama, you know advice. I'm telling you, you may share no telling you, but then now you're no big guy because you don't have access personal visa or your company, you don't have any problem with him or no only 101. So the Zika I'm money near the money near Babu, I could part of the man for 59 over 50. That year now we can die. I bet you baby no, it's gonna who can be a better against that. Because it's a personal. Well, mama wants some here can. Now, me advise you to mama nene.
Mama, and your personal. And your personal.
I'm for chanting into so.
One family.
We are going to say, who took Galamsey, who got 2 years imprisonment. Who got how to put a crowd troops near. Yeah, we mount 100, 200, 300, 1,000, depending on where you throw the trash. And no, and so I can trust our crowd. Young father, sanction into so. But we are going to say, who took Galamsey, who could jail. Because at the end of the area neighbor, there are proper mining procedures. John Mama say, so bar, or more, they are okay now, over to private mining. The mama go under schooling, normal qualified. So that they can do it in a proper way. Money they too, a class here, you to initial, you to the future. I call Akotiada, make I one time be required and show to Opia. Like people were digging into through their houses, and Muamo, and then when they visit, Ayana, Oyabia, Ghana, over proper procedure to the company being about a year mining and not be do a while. What are you going to do for our country or our town? So I go 100 years. I'm just not building her. So your mom 15 years and now 30 years. Move for 10 years and build a house. Now move for the academic. There should be some contract procedures. Be yes, I didn't know too. And I can't afford to Abano. Abakromo, yes, you money for Munko. And yet, say I could father dear now, your cheese, I'm Amina. You see, Oko, Sana Mammy will promote 2 and no Jamunka. Me no but politics I know. Some people a year head to Ebony American. They who said people follow politics blindly. I didn't know no crap one because we support 2 parties in the can or can a the Bonipa. Now, young man, say we are moving on, and Mama is going to win.
Sure. May I say, Mamma, and our can get to be a Dutchess who say, they will say, you're careful, then yeah, Galamsey fight, Mahama, a baby ni, na yen na yet, and she, son, I will say, o man penny be able so yen na yet to me, a boy, and your ma, a beboa or my and share, say ye no more, Sanai, were model Galamsey, that mercury, no, and no, the Jarewa bebre ediaba o man mu hono wo hwa deformities bebre benin nyina no just because the sign I draw anasa chemical wo kom wo ba wo de ro nsa nsuo ne bi na emu na wo no man kitten little drops of water make a mighty ocean and no man kitten na high until say yen na yetu so sadia and the ebeboy ti ebusafo speaker any omampeni omedi abrepa yenti ni bio.
We must recognize that these public lands and natural resources are for the benefit also of generations unborn. It should never be lost to leaders of the country that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Let this be our guiding principle as we safeguard Ghana's natural resources for posterity. Honorable members, galamsey, and I mean galamsey, must be confronted head on.
Honorable members, galamsey must be confronted head on. Say we want here any minim idea obeti asibim yenyina ahemfo ewiasa fa na nyina Ghana bebia yenyina yedi ehujim omampani aka speaker so aka nti o say yeso yedi ehujim omano yensuo no eye krojin a eye yetukwan eko amanone yekoko hu omusuo fefe kama utumi adware wom ne ade nyina ye ne je ho na adena yankasa yedi ne yempese yebeye ne sa sika enibre kakra onipa bedi ntino se wo kumni nuakra emfa ne ho de bi menye ne sa ti Dady Kay me da munyina asefa kwa mu hwe ye free bia Facebook, YouTube, all the social media handles, you know. We say thank you so very much over here. Not a week and whatever comes out from our man we also come here and share intino. If you is so like you know share, then you write your comment. Sometimes you know mean to me and kind more or comment you know many beba mo so no was ade we video e ba beto minimum me mane nipa kakra bi so e ba beto enti ye hu ne so e bia but you can say ye dem was support for Stars TV for all your commercials. We pay BB Jumedi Bina, what the chairman Sanya, what the Domia, ye bet to me Yabon who the ro kakrai Eddie amount, sa and here con pepe. Intino, Mamiama, a chair, a Safaka, Wafaya, Madame. Mwasi mwamutie obiasa fanenyi na asono nsosa nyamemba obia ho bai na woche sa mbansa mabetu ye biom ye kono kakaka ye ni beba ho so na afiso akọ na wiye bibia odisi we ni so biara no na abem. Now when you have a vision or if you want to do something, you don't stay there. You see you can't do the same thing and expect different results. Ade na opesa we no to ho anamo na enkonimdie beba afe menkwai Andy ajima ewo Ghana wo mu amutu enkrai edipiti my hope so account and then C Akins and Maxwell Wilberforce so mu ina no mutu we edi free enframem abe from fide ya edi brand just so metumi eni mebusiafo ni wo mo aka ewa amanano no ache ntinia ekom hwehwe eni o me emena so I gotta go.